Growing up, my mother and sister loved to sing me lullabies, and these lullabies sparked my love for singing. Singing has been a major part of my life, whether it be singing in the car or singing on stage. Music's impact on my life cannot be understated. I've been singing for over 12 years and I've experienced firsthand the benefits of singing. So today I'd like to share with you exactly how you can start your journey in singing, from how to create your voice to how to use it properly, and then the benefits of it all. So first, we need to discuss exactly how our voice is produced. Have you ever wondered where singing comes from and how it's produced? Well, the definition of singing is the activity of performing songs or tunes by making musical sound with the voice. And according to the Voice Foundation, the process of voice includes 3 steps. So first, a column of air pressure is moved towards the vocal folds. Second, air moves out of the lungs and towards the vocal folds by actions of the diaphragm, abdominal muscles, chest muscles, and your rib cage. Third, the vocal fold vibrations has a sequence of vibratory cycles. And then finally, a cycle repeats and the pulses of air produce a buzzy sound, which is then amplified and modified by your vocal tract resonators, producing voice as we know it. The Voice Foundation also states that this is where phonation comes into play. Phonation is the process by which energy from the lungs in the form of air pressure is converted into audible vibrations. The vocal fold gives the singer a wide range of control over the pitch and the sound produced. So when I was at Texas State University, I had a voice professor that told us always to drop our larynx. So what you're going to do is you drop your jaw, and when you feel a tightness underneath your chin, you know you've achieved this process. Your larynx changes the vocal folds to determine the pitch of the sound. So you'll have a more full and open sound. Even when you yawn and feel a tightness under the chin, you also know that you've achieved it. So now that we have a basic understanding of how our voice works, we also need to understand how to use it properly without hurting our body. Believe it or not, there actually is a right and a wrong way to sing. I was nagged as a child to stand up straight, and when I got to choir, the #1 rule was to stand up straight. And what you're going to need to do as well is you're going to need to have your feet shoulder length apart, knees bent with your shoulders slightly down and relaxed. This was just the beginning of how to properly sing. The second most important part of singing is your breathing. So what you need to do is you need to breathe from your stomach, not from your chest. Because according to vocaltips.net, we need to take deeper breaths in order to sustain our sounds for the audience. So breathing from our stomach allows you to take in more air and you're able to belt a note for a longer period of time. Vocaltips.net also shares that to increase your lung capacity and vocal control, you must tighten your drum. To do this, you expand your rib cage by flexing the muscles that pull your ribs in and out. The last tip that vocaltips.net shares is to flex your facial muscles. So what you can do is you can pucker your lips, raise your eyebrows, or do anything of the sort. Finally, with all of these tips that I've shared with you, you're ready to understand why singing can benefit your overall health. So there's quite a few benefits to singing, but these are some of the most prominent in everyday life. Clifton Hancock's conducted a study based on a self-reported data from a survey of students participating in choral singing. They found that multiple benefits included increased lung capacity, improved mood, stress reduction, as well as social and spiritual benefits. So 87% agreed that they improved socially, 75% agreed that they felt emotionally better as well, 58% agreed that physically they felt better, and 49% agreed that they felt more spiritually connected. Kurtz and Grunter and fellow associates also found that both singing and listening to choral music reduces your levels of stress hormones and increases your immune function. Clifton Hancock's also state that over 40% of respondents strongly agree that singing helps to make their mood more positive, makes you feel happier, and that singing is good for their soul. So as you can see, singing has such an important role in our lives, and if more people took the time out of their day to enjoy it as I have, they would all see the beauty in this creative outlet. So each one of these statements that I've shared with you today, from learning your voice, how it's produced, and to knowing the benefits, will have a significant impact in your life, if you choose to take the time to include it. I highly encourage each and every one of you to get out and sing at least once a day, because who knows, maybe you'd inspire somebody else to join along. Does anybody have any questions?
Can everyone learn to sing?
Of course. If you incorporate these tips that I've shared with you, anyone can sing. It is actually a pretty small percentage of people that are actually tone deaf, so you are most likely on the spectrum to being able to sing.
How often often should I take voice lessons?
So if you're going to take voice lessons, you want to go about 1 to 2 times a week starting out. Once you get better as you learn and progress and learn the techniques, probably only need to go about once a week.
What's your favorite part about singing?
Being able to sing in a group is so joyous to me. I love being able to make music with other people, and getting to share my passion with others has been really great.